Morant with it. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
He's off on the first. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Pass to Conchar. It's stolen by Tatum. Brown with it. Checked by Brooks. Tried by Brown.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
Here's Conchar. Back to Morant. And here's Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Brown. Can't hit from in close.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
To the middle. Jackson gets the bucket.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Out to Horford. Outside Tatum. Smart for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Left side Morant. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. And the dunk by Jackson.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room. And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
Jackson gets the bucket.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Tatum. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Once Jason Tatum has the ball in his hands in the painted area, this guy will power through. He'll put it up and over you if necessary. He knows how to score it.
Now here's Brown. .111 left to play in the first. Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Morant with it. Now guarded by White. Jackson, right side. Good, and the setup by Morant. Jackson's got 10 points.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Substitution for the Grizzlies. Xavier Tillman, Santi Aldana, Tyler Jones.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Horford. Shoots from 14. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Memphis leading. Here's Conchar. Sinks the tray.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Tatum from long range. Grizzlies with the rebound. Brooks left side. And he banks in the layup.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And the jam by Brown.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Three-pointer, Brooks. It's been all about Jaren Jackson for the Grizzlies. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We'll be right back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Grizzlies.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Back to Pritchard. Pass to Williams. Now here's Brogdon. Shot clock at 3. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Pass to Hauser. Drops in the 3.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a night for Jackson so far. This could be the level of play we see from him consistently in future seasons.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end. Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Morant. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And now it's a 12-point Memphis lead. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of Vinsanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Now here's Jones. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Down low. Here's Jackson. And there it is for him. Jackson's got 16 points now.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Tatum from long range. And he missed there. 4 for 8 shooting now so far.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Here's Jackson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 18. Inside. It's stolen by Tatum. Here's Brown. Boston, no good that time either. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Jackson outside. Shoots over White. And again, Memphis no good. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Brown. From deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Jones. Tatum with the block.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character. Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Outside Tatum. From deep three-point range. And again, Boston with the triple. Here's Morant. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
That won't go either for Tatum. To the inside. Brooks. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Now here's Jackson. 18 points for him. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Here's Tatum. 17 points in the game. All sorts of time. And he hits the jumper. Tatum's got 19 points.
Now Jason Tatum working into the mid-range area of the floor. Sometimes that's the only shot available.
Here's Morant. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the paint. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Tatum way outside. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Yeah, I get that. With dollar signs, let's see how far your bar's gon' get. Don't do no features, less I know you got no price on this. I don't do no beatbox, leave your feet hot. That running like a track star, right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a to find a with some guap with your bro. Got no cap. We counted big bucks before I saw that TikTok. Your favorite rapper probably waiting on the next trend. I'd rather get it out the mud before you help me. That boy Mike DZ, he don't rock with me. They ain't no stopping me. I seen them pop up out the cut when fans start upping all my streams. I remember ain't nobody used to talk about my heat. I remember everything. I never throw away receipts. I don't do no beatbox, leave your feet hot. That running like a track star, right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a to find a with some guap. Oh, I see they catch up. Oh, God. If you see Cap, just put the Billy on it. Got the city on it. I was riding in that Civic, homie, probably with a shorty. Now I never like to kick it. Everybody keep recording. Go by two things in my lifestyle: money and lose. Everything start getting better. You gon' see they ain't even cool with you. Bad tryna fool with them. Want nothing to do. Fake love tryna make amends just cause of that little bitty trend on TikTok. Leave your feet hot. That running like a track star, right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a to find a with some guap. I go by dollar sign, yeah, I get that. Without them dollar signs, let's see how far your bar's gon' get. Don't do no features, less I know you got no price on this. This double lamb ain't got OGs, just throw a beat and I'ma eat, look.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies. They could only manage a single win in 4 tries against these guys last year.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
Out left to the wing. There's the triple. Conchar, good. All right, Richard, we're right in the middle of the season, right in the thick of things. What is your main concern if you're a player playing at this particular portion of the schedule?
Your main concern is staying focused on the game of basketball. We understand everybody's been traded. I've been traded. You've been traded. I've been traded on the deadline before. So your goal is like, how do I just keep focused on basketball? That is the hardest thing. So that's always the trade deadline. You're not worried about anything else other than how do I keep playing my best.
So it's the Warriors now. The Grizzlies making the shot. And Morant throws it down.
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out on the break, though.
Now here's Curry. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. Looking to end the run. That one's not going to go. And Memphis the other way now. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted. There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny. The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Morant. Banked in off the glass. Morant got 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Ja Morant. Here's Green. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Warriors trailed by 9. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
And Poole gets it to go.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him. I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Well, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, the first lottery pick teammates ever to play in the NBA Finals, RJ, in their rookie seasons.
Yeah, the Dubs' strength in numbers, it got bolstered by some of these up-and-comers. You had Jordan Poole, who was most improved candidate last year, and then eventually we'd love to see a lot from James Wiseman.
And they're brought in, these younger players, Richard, are brought in that great culture.
Oh, there's nothing like culture. We have talked about that. Culture can directly impact a player's trajectory for his entire career.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Kuminga. Morant with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Inside. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Poole for 3. He can't get it to go. And so it's Memphis in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Memphis. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Wiseman. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
Now Jackson. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says, if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers, indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. GA, thanks. Back to Clark. Out to Brooks. Pass to Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Thompson outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Thompson's got 6.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Clark into the lane. Here's Brooks. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Clark. Stolen by Thompson. Now Wiseman. Aldama with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Wiggins with the ball for Golden State. Trailing by 4.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. And that one's good, Morant.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Brooks grabs the board. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's Morant. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Here's Morant. He's got 16. Out to Brooks. Launches a 3.
Still scoreless. You wonder if it's starting to get to him.
Back to Adams. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Jackson. A second chance effort. Adams trying to free himself up. Jackson misses. Warriors trail by 6. Poole on the wing. Back to DiVincenzo. Driving the lane. Good on the shot.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Morant. Warriors with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Nifty move. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Poole on the wing. Pass to Moody. Over in the corner, Kuminga. The 3 from Poole. With the putback. And Green is right there. And now just a 2-point Memphis lead.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
They get a hand on it. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Grizzlies lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Thompson. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Warriors.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
Grant. Adams' shot is good.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
And there's a whistle. That goes on John Concho. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Green. And the layup is good. Green's got 5 now. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Down low. Here's Looney. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
It's Morant with the drive. And that one, good. Morant's got 22 points.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Golden State moving the ball around. On its way from Curry for 2. And too long on the shot.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Morant surveying the D. There's a lob to Jackson. It's stolen by Green. There's Looney going inside. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team. And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And Thompson sends it back.
Nice aggressive defense from Thompson. Getting all over the shot and knocking it away.
Back to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Outside Curry. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Pass to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
To the inside. Here's Aldama. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Aldama's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies. Timeout called the Warriors. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back. Always growing as a player.
And so here's Memphis. It's a 3-point game. Kicked by Clark. Releases. That shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Poole. To the paint. There's Kuminga. And here is DiVincenzo. Poole with no one around. Hands it from downtown. And now a 6-point Warrior lead.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Aldama can't hit. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working. And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Pass to Kuminga. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Warriors ahead, up 5.
45. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors youth
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Memphis with it. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. It's stolen by Green. Curry's shot is good. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Warriors. Pass to Jones. Here's Conchar. Guarded by Poole. Conchar, good.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
Rule with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Thompson for the triple. The Grizzlies pull it in. Pass to Conchar. Lets it go from deep. Green with the rebound. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Green with the ball. Wiggins left side. Curry deciding where to go with it. Back to Wiggins. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Curry can't get it to go. Adams with it. Now Green defending. Here's Morant. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters. He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more, and doing just that.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
In an era where so many point guards are 3-point shooters, John Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by...
Oh, my goodness, the slam!
And, man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Right side Curry. Golden State moving it around. It's good from long range. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
Thompson outside for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Nice finish. What a smooth move by Morant off the pick and roll, getting himself some elbow room to take a shot.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys. I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Morant with the ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the gap to 7.
You hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
Pass to Wiseman. Outside Curry. A 3-ball. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass.
Francisco.
34 points for John Morant.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
And Curry has it in the corner. Back to Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steven Adams picks one up. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Pass to Conchar. Jackson has the open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Tremendous. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Pass to Wiggins. Now, here's Looney. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul. Massive points from Morant, the leader of this team, willing to take the big shots.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's Curry outside. And he gets it back. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
I'm sure Curry could close his eyes and still make these, and, frankly, I'm waiting for him to do that.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
To tie it up. He's off from 3.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Big time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Guys, your thoughts?
And they need a miracle, guys. They don't have enough time for the catch and shoot three, so the only hope is for an alley-oop and an and-one to finish out.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors.
Rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man. Rocket man racks in my pocket, man. Diamonds, they dripping like Aquaman. My life is sweet like a chocolate. I do not with them operatives. Think I might start a monopoly, ooh. Think I might buy me an Ivy League school. Mom couldn't buy me the popular shoes. Now I can get her a proper masseuse. I'm on a whole nother league, money on level of a G. Super Saiyan. You are not who they believe, faking like you are Medea. I'm just saying. I'm a couple of beans, trying to make peace in Korea. Got me a like a Lisi, freaky like, oh my God. Rocket man, like it's Rotterdam. New whip, dashboard, hologram. Overpriced, like it's big baller brain. Roll the dice, might get out of hand. Rocket man drop 100 grand. Rocket man got your man. Rocket man fly to Japan. Rocket man, he don't ever land. Rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man. Rocket man never had a gas. Rocket man another bag. Rocket man too bad. Rocket man whip too fast. Rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man. Vroom, I might just valet park my Rari on the moon. I might just throw a party in my room. She call me daddy, issues Kim Jong. I'm with my crew, yeah. Shut your mouth, the cloud, upper echelon, up the clouds, yeah. Wide rolling down, don't put her on a pedestal. I put her on a better views, put her in some better shoes. Now she's making better moves. VVS is on the ring bezel. You're way under the sea level, going up till I hit falsetto. They say my flow is on God level, God level. I am not with y'all devils. You cannot bring me to y'all level. I got it covered on all levels. Rocket man drop 100 grand. Rocket man got your man. Rocket man fly to Japan. Rocket man, he don't ever land. Rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man. Rocket man never had a gas. Rocket man another bag. Rocket man too bad. Rocket man way too fast. Rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man, rocket man.
Listen like opera, I make it swoon. They know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. She at the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hear my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
I ain't opposed, she threw the and I ain't opposed, fighting the lows. I wear the sheepskin, but I am the wolf. I am the poster child, finessing the line that's posing and clothing and lying to open and hoping these to try 'em.
I frown, I sizzle 'em, they bite, they nibbling, they lying, they fibbing it, they charge, they children, they quiet, they whispering. They dry, I'm dripping it, they crying, no tissue man.
Hey, I got the listen like opera, I make it swoon. They know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. She at the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hear my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
Man, let me call you back. I'm doing something important, trying to get these racks. New day, new flight that I'm boarding. All of my important. I seen you call, I ignored it. I got 10 toes on the pavement, but my mind is in orbit. Gorgeous.
I say a prayer to bless mine. This ain't a quiz, don't test mine. I ain't in wheels, but I get. You ain't a mentor, you get by. Yeah, I ain't off for nothing, you know I'ma get it. Yeah, I ain't off for nothing, you know that I'm winning.
Hey, I got the it's in like opera, I make it swoon. They know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. She at the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hear my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
Let me see you bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Yeah, just let you show. Hey, hey, get it right. Two-step and let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Hey, just let you show. Hey, let me see you bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Hey, hey, get it right. Two-step and let you show. Yeah, just let you show. Hey, 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 let you show. Oh, hey, roll. I'm clean and it. Now I'm finna show the lean in it. In it. This grand hustle team of kings is getting rich. I lean and get lit. Lima bean 6, I take breath. The opposite of. I ride 26 and let my screen flip. Trophy watching open. Triple black phantom. Nah, it ain't tilt. With Lucky Charm diamond man, but nah, it ain't flip. Hey, bounce. Okay, then I let my shoulder lean, and I bet my car talk, and I bet my motor clean. Suicide door, brown rover look like Pokemon. Everybody know me in the club, call it Tro, go for me. Ice crumple, bumper return. 100 carat, having froze for an eon. Red, black, and white Chevy, now I'm riding Dion. Put them lights up in my rim, now I'm riding neon. Our cars look like Creon. No on the man though, I can show the lean. I don't know how to dance though. Let me see you bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Yeah, just let you show. Hey, hey, get it right. Two-step and let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Hey, just let you show. Hey, let me see you bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Hey, hey, get it right. Two-step and let you show. Yeah, just let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. First I let my wheel spin, then I let my screen fall, then I let my trunk be the green bright Molotov. Then I take that the girl in my. After that, my girl Chevy blue like whirlwind. Man, it's a drought on that boy, so I got that girl in Pearl Bend. Propaganda, man, they think I'm in Lennon and Salamander sandals. Dirty South Pot, cause Atlanta show. We ride Phantom, Holly shouted for grandma. Yep, now I be on TV, BET our channel. Player from Bankhead, I stay by Grandma Nana. I lay by my. Don't nobody live with my mom, but a bunch of don't nut, don't get shouted right. Green Chevy, Gator gut, alligator train. Let me see you bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Yeah, just let you show. Hey, hey, get it right. Two-step and let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Hey, just let you show. Hey, let me see you bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, hey, let you show.